Okay, so apparently nobody wants to work no more. Everybody's lazy, Gen Z in particular. And I think there's a few reasons for that, and there's a few videos that touch on that topic specifically. First, the first one is a couple of the videos that touch on other things, and I want to touch on that too in the same video. So let's just look at what she's saying and then give our commentary after.
Don't nobody want to work no more. No, we can't find good help. That ain't it. First of all, you right. Nobody wants to work anymore, but can you blame them? You get up, you go to work, you clock in, you making somebody else rich. Not only are you making somebody else rich, you're barely making enough to maintain your life or maintain financial stability, because when you do get paid, you have to disperse so much money throughout the month.
I think what she's saying is true. You get up, you go to work, maybe a job that you don't necessarily like, you're making other people rich. But the skill sets that you work, depending on what industry you go into, you can use that on top of the money that you made from that job and use that to turn it into something that could make you equal or more money to the people who you're making rich. There's always a way to there's so much money in the world right now, and there's so many ways that you can put yourself in a better position. But a lot of people, I would feel like they get comfortable, which is fine. Some people just don't necessarily want the stress that comes with, let's say, owning a company. That's a big thing, because my boss, I see him, he's traveling everywhere. Like at one given week, he would be like, let's say in Europe or like the States or in like Canada or wherever. It looks like it's a lot. It's a lot. Now, the argument that a lot of older generations would say that Gen Z or millennials are lazy. I don't think they're lazy. I think it's just that the hard work that they say, you just keep your head down, you work for 40 years or whatever it may be, and then you buy a house, you can raise a family. It's just a different time. Back then, McDonald's, like a burger was like $1. Now it's like $7. Everything is getting more expensive, and nothing in terms of wages is increases. So we are simply becoming more efficient because of the time. There are ways where you can trade your time in fields that will give you back something. And some companies, mind you, they would rather pay you less for the same amount of work, and that's where you need to realize that you're getting underpaid, and that you either change company or you ask for a raise or you go do your own thing and you become your own boss. But the whole idea that saying Gen Z is lazy or they don't want to work, I think Gen Z wants to work. It's just that the jobs that are out there don't treat their employees right. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them, because the bottom line is companies, the most expensive or one of the most expensive things in a company is the employee. Vacation, benefits, paid leave, a salary, an hourly wage for a person that goes on vacation at a given point in the year. So person that gets sick and all that stuff. And that's where a lot of the times you would see AI coming in and then trying to replace all of these jobs that rely heavily on people. Paper pushers, and then there's basic calculations and stuff like that. You replace them with a person that doesn't complain, a person that follows your instruction to the T, and a person that doesn't call out or go on vacation. Any business person would take that person over a real human being, or take that thing over a real human being. So on top of the fact that houses are ridiculously expensive, new constructions out of the question, and they're not even that good quality anymore. Things are just build fast and then repair. It's not like build, last, and then you do minor repairs, even down to the cars. I really need to make a video about cars, or like our car dealerships or whatever, how the cars have been degrading over time. But back to what I was saying is, like, on top of the fact that you're competing with so many other people, even the boomers who are in houses, who got in early, and they are enjoying their lives, they're saying that we're lazy. It's easier to say that a person is lazy when you're in a position, a better position than they could ever dream of being. Let's be a little bit kinder and try to understand where these people are coming from. If you have a granddaughter or a grandson, like some people don't even like, they're not even in the loop. The other day I was watching a video of older gentleman trying to find his granddaughter an apartment for rent. And he's like, initially, he was like, it's going to be easy. Or because his granddaughter came and told him that, yo, I can't find an apartment. Everything is so expensive. And he didn't believe it. So he went to do it himself. And he's like, what the hell is going on? So a lot of people is just like, these older generations are just ignorant to the fact that these things are actually happening. Things are getting more expensive. So they don't necessarily know.
That you're left with crumbs. And what do you have to do with those crumbs? You have to make those crumbs last to the next paycheck. Now, who is in the rush to do that? Not to mention, the companies damn near don't even care about you. If you pass away today, they will have you replaced tomorrow, and they probably ain't gonna send no flowers to your funeral, okay?
Yeah, it's sad, I would say. I think it's more of like we place emotions into a corporate entity, and we believe that that corporate entity has the same emotions as like a person would. Like she said it right there. If you pass away, they're not going to send you a card. Well, obviously, they will give their condolences, but if they stop, or like if they didn't replace you, give your position to another person, then the company would be in jeopardy. You have to understand that the priority is not you. The priority is the success of the company. And if you are not helping the company succeed, they will either replace you or, yeah, they will just replace you. So understand the relationship between you and your company. You have a mutual understanding. Say, hey, I do work, I get paid, I enjoy my benefits, you get production and profits because as a result of me doing my job right. So it's about understanding the relationship between the two entities.
Out finding good help. Nobody wants to get up and work in this country when we are getting paid crumbs. A lot of us, if you are a millennial and older, I know you tired. I know your body hurt. I know that you are exhausted from punching that clock. I am 38. About to be 39 in exactly 30 days. I've been working since I was 14.
That is the exact reason why I don't want to be working at 40. That I don't want to be like clocking in unless it's a job that I really enjoy and I want to do, and I feel like I have a large impact. I don't want to be doing like hard hours at 40, nah, or like at 50, nah. It's too much. You know what is messed up? The fact that the minimum wage in America, the minimum wage is $7. Who in their right minds thought that was a good idea? Maybe the people who are the companies. Yeah. Just I'll give you minimum wage. I'm following the law, but who can survive on $7? Like even if you work like 60 hours a week, which is insane, you literally have no time to yourself, no time to your family, no time to even invest because that money just gets evaporated, right? So I feel bad for people who are in that position, and I feel like the only way to get ahead in America is just like, it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal, and I feel her pain. But this is why my 20s, when I'm this young, I'm in a position where I can make the most out of my situation. I'ma do it. Do it. There's so much money to be made. You just need to look in the right places, have the right attitude, and be consistent enough to see it through. So I hope her situation gets better because she doesn't seem like she's enjoying it too much. Hopefully she will find another job, or she would I don't know, make money off of make internet money, I guess. But if you're in a similar situation in like this and you feel as if you have no impact on your life, or your job is basically paying you peanuts, um, I would try to diversify and find something let's say social media, and try to see if you can work something out there. It's a lot more difficult with debt, but I believe you can do it. What the hell did she say? Anyway, that's it.